I think we're ready to begin. Welcome, nobody. My name is The Lonely Healer, and today we are going to be continuing our playthrough of Coffee Talk. We finished the first game last week, and now we are going to continue onward with episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. I have not played this yet, so I'm looking forward to it. It looks like, according to the description, it takes place 7 years afterwards, so we're gonna do that. So, let's, let me see here, let me check. Is the stream okay? Yes. Okay. Seattle, 2023. A city of enduring loneliness, a place where the dreamers, the realists, and the weary are striving to thrive and not just to survive. It is a time when society is reevaluating what it means to be alive. It is a moment when history is questioned and traditions are challenged. Old classification laws are now confronted by those who are striving for fairness, for the right to be acknowledged in a society rife with judgments. Acceptance is a battle, and identity is a luxury that just Acceptance is a battle, and identity is a luxury they just began to grasp. Many who are feeling lost turns to their screens to find their footing, and the world becomes fast-paced with increased connectivity. Whether for work or pleasure, for a little encouragement, or simply to escape. It is unclear whether or not it helps or further isolates them. As some looks for answers off the beaten path, seeking bittersweet comforts to help pass on the lonely nights. In a night-blooming coffee shop standing between the rainy streets, they'd find a small respite through a cup of warm drink, as these are their stories. Tuesday, September 19th, 2023. Massive job losses, large company move out of state. What's next? Seattle West Precinct Police are losing a record number of officers in January. Social experiments skirting between entertainment and menace. Oh. I guess this will go on for a while. Interesting. We got some more things here. Like, I wonder if that's Rachel from the previous game. Officer Georgie! Oh wait, hold on here. Oh, that's a nice photo of him. Woke up so refreshed today, I think today. Aqua. What to do? Bailey's? Yes, ma'am. We're going to be checking on catering service I mentioned last week tonight, so Ice Bailey's, do not be late. The chief said that youngsters these days read and listen to infos and advice more seriously in this format, so here I am, kiddos. I don't like that. Before to get to a new place to live, you just need to go to said place and have Mr. Hyde, before to get a new place to live, you just need to go to said place, have a look, and pay the cash. Now all these forms to fill up. It's small. Yeah, I like that. 2 hours delay, not a problem. Travel, hashtag travel. I like that. Now, what am I missing? Okay. Sorry, Officer Georgie, welcome. Evening, healer. What's cracking? Aside from the thunder outside, that is. I say the power lines, probably. Yeah. What about them? Oh. That's a concern. Power has kept going on and off all night. Our machines couldn't even heat up properly. That bad, eh? Sorry. Well, I'll take your order as soon as the machines are ready. No problem. I guess our resident writer, Miss Green-Haired Fairy, isn't here tonight. You mean Freya? The one and only, unless she's changed her hair color, then my bad. It's still the same. She won't be coming around for a while, I think. Oh, why? She's currently on a research trip for her new book. That's so. At least that's what she told me. That's too bad. Evenings won't be the same without her. No kidding. I admit it's been pretty quiet around here, but it's good for her to escape. But it's good for her to escape the city once in a while. To have some time to herself. That is true. Not looking too good, hon. Yeah, but I've already notified the city lights department. They say they monitor the area just in case. Don't worry, healer. If anything happens, I'll lend you my trusty lighter. Your lighter? Uh-huh. Got it from my grandfather, a lucky charm of sorts. Never failed us in the pinch, not even once. Unless you need it lit up for longer than 10 seconds. Then you're on your own. It's the thought that counts. Don't cops usually carry flashlights around anyway? Oh, we do. But where's the thrill in that? Sounds like you need a vacation too. Do I ever? Goodness, finally. Thanks for waiting. I can take your order now. Great. Already done for the day, so no more coffee for me. Oh, no midnight patrol then? Just for tonight. Roger that. In that case, would you like to sample our new tea selection instead? We have hibiscus and blue pea available. Hibiscus and blue what? Blue pea. It's actually called butterfly pea, but we call it blue pea for short. The color is really pretty. Huh. I had no idea you offered alternative stuff, healer. No judgment here, just saying. Alternative what? Oh, it's pea as in pea pods. Oh. And not whatever else you thought it was. Really? Really, dude? You thought that? Honestly. Got it. Whoops. Sure, I'll give it a shot. Still remember my golden rule? Of course, no dairy for Officer Georgie. Correct. I'm sure you have all this written down on your phone already. I want to say yes, but some of my notes went missing after I got my phone service a month ago. Whoops. Better write down everything you can remember then. Speaking of remembering, Freya actually left me something for you. That's so? Alright. Then. Have one of your teas. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just keep it simple. save? Can I save some? Yes, I can. That's a brew. Written Procons favorite browser to Georgie. Leslie, she left him a message. Proceed. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, a postcard, eh? Is she bragging at me or something? Oh, What is it? It appears she left me a message. What does it say? Nothing for you to worry about. Okay. Anyway, thanks for this. Give her my regards. You're welcome, and I will. Alright, here you go. Wow. Is this stuff really safe to drink? What's with the color? I assure you, it's completely safe to drink. Yeah, I'm just playing with you, Healer. It's surprisingly mild, huh? Usually people put lemon in it. It changed color too. Really? Yep. Unfortunately, I'm out of lemons. Didn't have enough time to get any from the store. It's fine. I'll remember my youngest showed me a video or something like that. You know, she's really into new agey health stuff. Maybe she made a drink from blue algae or something to lower my cholesterol, she said. Problem was, it tasted like dirt. I still drank it all, though. Nice of her to think of her dad's health. Yeah, she's swell. Between you and me, though, I'll stick with coffee. But this one, I don't mind at all. Maybe I'll ask her about it later. Thanks. You're very welcome. What a storm. Got somewhere to be? I'm supposed to be home by now. My youngest just finished all her makeup exams? Yeah. We found out for some reason or another she's been neglecting her studies. So let's just say I had a few things to say about that. How did it go? It was a disaster. Oof. But she pulled through in the end, right? Yep. Like I said, we haven't spoken to each other for over a month now. Sorry to hear that. Anyway, the missus planned to celebrate a little tonight, making all the kids' favorite dishes, having her sisters over for dinner and all that. So I'm buying the dessert pies as an olive branch of sorts. Sounds like a good plan, but as you can see, got no pies and I'm nowhere near home. Because of the storm. That and my car's busted. All the valve cores removed and the tires deflated. What? How come? Just so happens is my car is the latest victim of a vandalism spree. That's a whole other thing going on. Rest easy though, we're on it. For now, I need to find a way to get home fast. You can't just drop that sort of fact and expect me to have no questions. Holy. By Zeus, what a disaster. Welcome. Hey, what's shaking? Evening, Pops. What's up? Thunderstorms, obviously. Touche. God, isn't this weather just awful? It's like someone up there doesn't care about their water bill or something. I'm glad you're open though, else I'd be super soaked by now. Happy you made it in time. Would you like anything to drink? Something to warm you up? That'd be great, yeah. Oh, I'm Lucas, by the way. And you are? My name is Healer, and the gentleman over here is Officer Georgie. Awesome. Nice to meet you, Pops. Can I call you Pops? Fine by me. Sweet. Uh-oh. Mrs. calling. Ah. Alright, be back. Wish me luck. Good luck. See ya. So, can I get a cafe latte? Sure. Or maybe not. Yes. You know what? I'm not sure. You tell me. You're the pro. Okay. Hear me out. You see, I used to like coffee. Heck, I loved espresso. But at some point, my stomach turned against me and decided to just hate it. Like, really hate it. You know what I mean? Right. Anyway, milk helps takes the edge off. That's why I've been ordering lattes and the like. But I still just miss just coffee, you know? That's why I'm wondering if you can just me something. What is it about coffee that you miss? The caffeine, of course. And just the overall boldness, you know what I mean? Am I making sense? Have you ever tried matcha? No, but isn't that just green tea? Yes, but much more concentrated. Would you like to give it a try? Sure. That's one matcha for me, please. So, yeah, I saw that in the brew pad. Green tea. And the green tea. And the brew. La matcha. La matcha. Serve it. A cup of premium matcha coming up. Man, it's super green, huh? Oh god, Man, it's super green, huh? Let's try it. What do you think? You know what? It's pretty good. Tastes a little grassy though, but I kind of like it. I'm glad it's to your taste. I wasn't sure if you enjoyed it as is. Why wouldn't I? Some people find the taste a bit too intense when it's served straight like this. A good thing I like intense, because it makes up for the fact I'm really not. Anyhow, looking forward to your future recommendations from now on. I'll do my best. So, does anyone ever come here? What do you mean? I was trying to pin this coffee shop on my post, right? But there's like no trace of your place anywhere. No tags, no mentions, nothing. What's up with that? Oh. Maybe our crowd isn't as big as your usual coffee shop since we open quite late. That makes sense. What time do you guys close anyway? We're open until morning. For real? That's pretty heckin' late. Do you turn into a secret bar after like 2 a.m. or something? If we did, Officer Georgie over there would have a few things to say about that. What? That's no fun. Are you guys on social media at all? Not the coffee shop itself, no. A late night coffee shop that nobody talks about, huh? Interesting. But hey, that means I can stay till the storm's over, right? Of course. Stay as long as you like. Sweet, thanks. I can give you a shout out on my stories if you want. Your stories? Yep. Here, let me show you. Took the photo and posted it moments ago. That was fast. Oh. No, the Evening Whispers. I I do have an account there, but I haven't seen this feature before. Oh yeah, it's a pretty new thing on Tomodachi, huh? You can check out people's updates now. Just open the Stories tab inside the app on your phone. Better check it daily though, because the stories only last a day. Who knows, maybe you'll find some juicy info on your customers there. That's a bit... Hey, I'm just saying, people will post anything. Kidding, I'm usually more active on my tube channel anyway. But hey, since you're here, want me to tag you instead? No, thank you. But I'm curious, what do you do exactly? Your posts already seem to have a lot of reactions for a new feature. Alright, I guess you can call me a lifestyle reviewer of sorts. I report on the hottest trends, on the hottest people, on the hottest places, and everything else in between. Wow. Does that mean this coffee shop is part of the hottest gang? Do you want it to be? Sure. For the right price, you can. Oh. Never mind then. Just kidding. My manager decides what I endorse. They help me keep on brand, so to speak. Since they say I can get too crazy sometimes, whatever that means. Oh lordy. Welcome back, Pops. Thanks. Is everything alright? Kind of. The missus is not happy. Maybe I should try calling a cab. What do you think? I saved my minutes if I were you, Pops. Not good, huh? Been calling them while I was still on the lookout earlier. 1.5 hours later, here I am. There was no cabs around my station either. Did you try ordering online, Pops? Did you not see my phone? The only ordering I can do is Gnome Gnomes from around the corner of my house. Touché. Well, on the bright side, our power seems stable for now. Whoa! I retract my statement. For what it's worth, it's held out much longer than I expected. You're right. Want to borrow my lighter then, healer? A tempting offer, but no thank you. I'm gonna check on something though, so I'll be right back. Sure, good luck. Hey, you alright? Yeah, everything's peachy. I just don't like being in the dark so much. What, you're scared of the dark, kid? Duh, you never know who might jump out at you, but we're in a room. Still? Don't you feel scared at all, Pops? Of course not. I do night patrols all the time. If I can grab them, I can handle them. In theory. Don't know how to feel about that at all. Huh? Did you hear something? What? She's on the left. I swear I heard something just now. Holy Whoa! Hi. I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Everything should be good for now. Oh, great. Welcome. Can I place my order? Of course. What do you have? Although our arsenal is limited at the moment, we still have all the usual fare. Coffee, tea, and herbal drinks. I like something soothing for my throat and for my mind. Tough day at work? If you have no particular drink in mind, might I suggest trying our new blue pea latte? Blue pea latte. Could you make it pretty? I'll try my best. One blue latte with art, please. Okay, so let's do milk. Let's save it. Latte art. Wow, they really made no changes to this? Oh, they actually have the image on the cup. That's nice. Serve it. Thank you for waiting. Here you go. It's blue? Yes, but rest assured it's all natural. I see. It's pretty. Wow. Bailey's. How do you like it? It's good. Thank you. You are very welcome. Is the power okay now? Yes, the city department's making sure of it. Awesome. And then we can just wait until the storm's over. Well, about that, it says the storm will go on until midnight at the very least. What? Would be nice if I had my car. There are several road closures due to flooding too, also. Well, darn. But basically, we're saying we're stuck. Afraid so. At least for a little while. I'm in deep trouble. What's wrong with your car, Pops? Yeah, you didn't finish explaining it earlier. I have questions. Just didn't want to alarm you, Healer. His tires got flattened for real? Yep, there's been some vandalism going around recently. Somebody just keeps removing valve cores and deflating tires from parked cars around the West Precinct. Huh. Why? Maybe someone's a collector? Or got too much time on your hands. No clue yet. Anyhow, our station lot was getting repaved, so a few of us had to park outside today. Well, you know the rest. Did everyone cars get affected too, Pops? Nope. Just mine. Oh. That's so weird. You're so chill about it. Yeah. Maybe because there's no real damage done other than wasting my time. Though my coworkers aren't so cool about it. The recent mass resignations have left us severely understaffed. Additionally, companies are moving away due to the tax hikes of the protests are happening, which means tensions are high all around. That doesn't sound good. Don't I know it? Anyway, we caught the culprit on CCTV, so I'll be looking into it starting tomorrow. Just hoping it won't get any crazier in the meantime. You think so? Yeah. With what's been going on lately, the suspicion will land elsewhere, right? So the culprit may think they won't get caught. Are you speaking from experience? If I say yes, would you let it slide? Depends on what you did. Harsh. But I'm serious, prank videos are like their own genre online, you know. People watch that kind of stuff? Oh yeah. And it's all about cheap thrills, Pops. And a good way to make money too if you play your cards right. Oh. The crazier your sticks is, the more views you get, which means more ad money. Lather, rinse, repeat until you push them just a bit too far. Then you get the nuke and everything will just go poof and disappear. Won't stop anyone from doing it all over again, though. Because really, all you need to get started is a camera, phone, and Wi-Fi. Everything else comes down to timing and luck. You sure know a lot about this. Maybe I should bring you in for questioning. Oh no, my manager would kill me. Joking. Anyhow, high risk, high reward opportunity with a low entry barrier. Sounds like something else. Oh yeah. Anything goes for views. Honestly, it's one of the reasons I'm on break at the moment. Oh? It's a long story. Been wanting to change the direction of my show for a long time now. What's wrong with it? Well, the views are declining for one. Why, not enough pranks? Harsh. Nah, I haven't done those things in a long time. Not that I ever want to get back into it. Anyways, I'm not in a position where I can take that kind of risk yet. Even if I'm totally up for trying something new, because people don't like change. That's right. And yet they get bored easily too. Today's today's good today's good might be trash tomorrow, so it feels like I'm battling a daily paradox sometimes. Make it sounds like the continuity of your work depends on your audience whims, kid. I guess you could say that. Why? Pardon? Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I was unable to avoid overhearing you. It's alright, I know I'm loud. Can you explain what you mean by why? Do you think the audience is always right? Of course not. Then why place so much emphasis on what they want? Why must you follow their whims? I mean, it all comes down to numbers, right? A single opinion might be easy to negotiate with, but maybe even 10 or 100 is still doable. But to influence the opinion of thousands, millions? Not so easy. So my belief is if you can't fight them, join them. Then change things slowly from the inside out. There's no way it can work. No? Why do you think that? My apologies for not providing context. You don't have to, I was just curious. Considering I intruded, it is only fair. I admit I'm not a big fan of online activities. I find people's contact there very loathsome. True. That's a strong word. 2 years ago, I uploaded my singing reel online in preparation for my audition as a soprano. A soprano, really? That's cool. Can I see it? I took it down. Oh, why? I believe she's getting to it, kid. Right, okay. It was something done out of necessity. I recorded the reel using my phone at home. Since I have no previous theater experience to show, it was not of the highest quality, I admit. Even so, I did post it to a video site, mainly to add the link to my applications, though I'm not sure if it helped at all, as my attempts have yet to yield results. Right. So she's a singer. Because I think she's a banshee. However, one day my application received an unexpected response from an auditioner. It was a polite rejection. However, they left me with a curious suggestion. What did they say? That they highly recommended that I moderate my video's comments section. So I checked. It was a lot. What happened? The comment section was teeming with plenty of strong opinions, if they can even be called that. What? There were a lot of comments telling me to stop screaming and to take my video down, because they didn't want to get cursed and die yet. What's with that nonsense? Others questioned my sanity for knowingly spreading bad luck with my voice. Many others also wanted to know who and where my handler was, since there's no such thing as sentience for us banshees, I suppose. That's real effed up. That's horrible. Even with the Vindication Act in place, those POS still exist, huh? The Vindication Act? A global treaty to recognize the sentiency and rights of non-sapiens. Sapient refers to any species that is intelligent and bipedal. Makes sense for this world, I suppose. Yeah. Anyway, give me 1 second here. I'll be right back. Need to get something to drink. And we're back. Like humans, elves, orcs, gnomes, halflings, you know the type. Huh. Yeah, like even us satyrs got added pretty late in the game too, you know. Oh, but shouldn't you fit the bill right away? Yeah, but we're all born male, and we didn't really have the best reputation either. Anyway, it took us a while to finally get recognized by international law. Since the further you are from the likeness of the main six, the slower the process will be. So I'm sure it's been way harder for you, lady. Our numbers are extremely low. Others being unfamiliar with our existence is not surprising to us. Still, it doesn't make it right. But I get it now, your disdain for the internet. I'm impressed you seem very chill about it. Chill? Do I look chill? Uh-oh, the light. Uh-oh. Time for a Banshee well, folks. But how can you be chill when such blatant disrespect is thrown in your face like that? Whoa. Don't you wonder what gives them the right to be so vile? Who do they think they are? Pray tell, what do they feel when they commit such offensive acts? Do they derive some perverse pleasures from others' suffering? The audacity, I can't. I see the anonymity of talking through screens has afforded people the comfort of disrespecting others without suffering a direct hit to their face for it. Damn it, not again. Just a second, please. Oh, okay. Ah, thank goodness. It's just not right. The kind of behavior is just not right. I'm sorry. I've gone too far. It's alright. I admit I just don't want to hear that the audience is always right, because that means my dream has won ground before I can even try. How about if I help you? Look, I get what you're going through. As a satyr, I had to deal with plenty of numbskull trying to tear me down to justify their own inferiority complex. So believe me when I tell you this, you just gotta take... You got what it takes to turn the tables on them. How? Easy. You got to sell yourself. Whoa, kid, slow down. I might be lax, but I still works for the law. No, Pops, not that kind. Honestly, I don't know much about the opera scene, but I know sirens dominate a huge chunk of soprano roles, am I right? Yes? Oh, she's a siren. It's as if they were made for the role. Exactly. So, this is a case if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Which means no matter what you do or how you try, you'll always be an outlier. Therefore, if you just compete based on your skills alone, sorry to say this, you probably won't make it. Wait, hear me out. Got one awesome thing all the sirens don't have. A story. A story? Yeah. Imagine a banshee who dreams of becoming a lead soprano, or whatever it is which you do on stage, pursuing her dream in the midst of all of the sirens, despite the odds, all the odds stacked against her. Isn't that a great narrative? But you haven't even heard my singing yet. Have you? I love to, of course. But honestly, that doesn't matter as much as you think. What? Our goal is to get your story stuck in people's heads first. Most people will just scoff at it because of their own dumb assumption, which is exactly what we want. And then we'll blow all their expectations away by putting you on stage. What stage? And how? Don't worry, I have my ways. No matter how you sing, everyone will be surprised seeing you there. And that's when you'll get your time to really shine. What are you talking about? No. What? Why? I just want the chance to properly sing, to show what I'm made of, regardless of what I am. I know, and I'm offering you a possible way in. No offense, but all this sounds like you're just... Is it if you're trying to just sell a caricature of me? Yeah, that's welcome to the online entertainment biz. Of course not, no way. But ouch, that kind of hurt a little bit. I'm sorry for being rude, but I don't know you. And you don't know me. How am I supposed to consider everything you said when you don't even know my name? Well, if what you've been doing... if what you've been doing had worked at all, I would have asked for your name already, don't you think? Hey, I don't know where you're going with that, but I think you went too far, kid. What the hell are you talking about? Ah, crap. Hey, look, I'm sorry. The storm seemed to be easing up. I'll be taking my leave. Alright, thank you for coming, Miss Riona. Ooh, I like this profile pic. Oh, that's the, Oh, so you can now put your... Miss Riona, we hope to see you again. Our conversation certainly took an odd turn, so let me make this point. for all the words you spoke either. I feel few were actually intended for me. Take care. Have a safe trip. Sorry about all that. I messed up, didn't I? Can't say, kid. This old man is trying to figure out what happened. What just happened? Oh man, don't know what came over me, Pops. I just get too hyped up sometimes and lose my cool. Sorry, just a sec. It's my manager. The road closure over, so he's picking me up now. No, that's wonderful. Nice. By the way, do you need a ride, Pops? I can drop you off wherever, no problem. Thanks, kid, but it's alright. I'm sure the cabs will start rolling around soon. You sure? Yep. Alrighty. I guess I'll be seeing you guys around. Thanks for coming. We hope to see you again. Yeah. Hey, healer. Yes? No, it's nothing. Okay then, see you soon, healer. Pops. Have a safe trip. Well, that was a show and a half. No kidding. Feels like I'm ready to just call it a day. As soon as I can get my cab, I'll get out of your hair, healer. Oh, please, you know I don't mean it like that. I'm not gonna lie, though. Listening to those two got me thinking for a little bit about me and my youngest daughter, Missy. Maybe I was too hard on her, but I don't know. When you're a parent, it's hard to choose supporting your kids' ideas or stopping them from taking things too far. True. It's always a fine line to tread, for sure. Yep. Uh-oh. It's the missus. You know what? I think I better go. At least if she hears the rains outside, she'll get less mad at me. Please just try not to get sick. Kidding, but I better go, though. You take care on closing, healer. Will do. Hope you get a cab soon. Thanks. See ya. What a day. I better clean up then, huh? What's this? Someone must have forgotten this. Better keep it safe over here. Okay, now let's wrap this up. Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. Future of dating? Oh god. Nice how AI may steal your potential mates with increased sentiency. Morris Lesser's conviction stands after appeal rejected. Nice. Controversial motive behind ex-fire agent's investigation. A deep dive. Let's start the day. Let's check the social media. Gridlock traffic on I-95 through downtown. Avoid if you must. Is your dream coming true? Mine might. The weather seems better tonight, Welcome. Hiya. Hello, sir. Back so soon. Hell yeah. And there's nothing you can do about it. wouldn't have it any other way. Aw, good to know. She is looking for the Banshee. Is everything okay? Oh yeah. Kind of. Maybe. Okay, I knew it was a long shot, but low-key, I was kind of hoping the lady from yesterday would be here again. Hi, Key. Oh, you're my first customer today. I can see that. I know it's silly, Amy. What are the chances, right? I just want to apologize properly, I think. I'm still not sure what came over me, but never mind for now. That's not the only reason I'm here anyway, but dang, Keeler, this place is really empty, huh? Right now, yeah, that's about right. The regulars typically show up around 2 or 3 hours from now. Yeah, Pops too? You mean Officer Georgie? Yep, he's a regular, right? Right, not every day, but he does come around that time as well. I see. Then wouldn't it be better to open a few hours later? True, but new customers tend to drop by around this time. Huh, you got me there. Either way, it works out for me. Of course, I'm here to do some work. Oh? I might be on Hades, but I still gotta post a bunch of stuff, so got some editing to do. If you need a power outlet, there's one near the wall under the table. Sweet, thanks. However, there's no Wi-Fi here. Huh? What is this, the Ice Age? Maybe that's why this place is so empty. Maybe. I'm joking. At least your brand game is on point here. Brand game? I mean, this place is called Coffee Talk, right? So I thought you'd say something like, we're all about talking, not surfing. Or something like that, no? Honestly, I never thought about it that way, but that sounds legit. Sure, why not? In that case, you can transfer the tagline royalties to the link in my bio. Licensing fee is free since you're so cool. Thanks? Joking. Anyway, I guess I better get a move on over there, huh? There we go. Now I'm ready to place my order. I'm ready to take your order. What would you like to have tonight? I got to say fresh and awake, so maybe a cafe latte. Oh no, wait, can you make me a custom drink, like a cafe latte with lots of honey? I mean a lot of honey, like a whole beehive of it? Well, I remember tasting more honey than milk, so might as well. Can you try making that for me? I'll do my best. Great. Cafe latte with lots of honey. Let's see, so save it. So we'll do coffee, milk, and honey. Let's see how he reacts to this. There you go. I hope you like it. Thanks. How is it? It's... There it is. Here you go. Lots of honey. Thanks. You even made it look so fancy. Give this a try. Cheers. How is it? Super. It's exactly how I remembered it. And I'm glad it's to your taste. Actually, it's not. This is too sweet, even for me. But it's something I drank a lot back in the day. It gives you lots of energy when you got nothing else to eat. Huh? What is it? So you had them in place of meals? Kind of, yeah. I didn't have a lot of spare cash back then. Heck, I couch surfed a lot. Until eventually I moved into my old group's house. But anyway, yeah. Sure takes me back. What is it? I was thinking maybe that's the reason you can't handle coffee anymore. You think? Yeah. As much as I love coffee, drinking it to replace meal isn't really recommended, even with lots of honey. Even with lots of honey. And milk. Milk too. It turns all the acid, it all turns to acid in your stomach. Oh. So, not great if that was all you had. Right. That makes too much sense. What a bummer. Sorry. No. You just solved one of my life's biggest mysteries, probably. So can I... So thanks for that. As long as it helps. Now I can't look at Bee and Buzzy the same way ever again. Hello there. I know those footsteps. Oh, it's Aqua and Myrtle. What a nice surprise. Long time no see, you two. Hi, Healer. It's been a while. How have you been? So we thought we'd stop by. I'm glad you did. Right. It's not like you were trying to change the subject or anything. Look, Aqua, all I want is for you to reread their terms carefully. And I just want to know if you'll still help me if I accept. I mean, it's all just hypothetical anyway, right? The way you're talking about it doesn't reflect that, and it really bothers me. Okay, I admit, maybe I got a bit too excited about it, but putting that aside, I just want to know if you're in this with me or not. Because I'm really feeling it this time, Myrtle. I really want this game to be out there. Uh-oh. Although we're not even halfway done with it yet. And about the terms, I mean, who knows, Myrtle? Maybe those are just what I need to motivate me to work harder. And we can complete it if motivate you say? That's just pure recklessness, you know that. Aqua, I know you're not. Look, let's just give it a rest now, okay? Okay. Oh, hey, Healer. Hello. Sorry you had to see that. No, it's fine. We were in the middle of something. Sorry for the hassle. It's really, really fine. Honestly, I'm just glad you're both here after such a long while. So, can I get you anything to drink? Yes, just give me a moment. Take your time. How about you, Miss Murphy? I'll have a spiced milk tea. Spice in what way? Some cinnamon would be good. Whatever you think is better. Okay. I'll have one spiced milk tea. Okay, so And then T is the base. Nope. I need it. Okay. Tea, milk, and cinnamon. Shy Denny? One Shy Denny, sashaying in. Thanks. Enjoy. How is it? Good. I think you nailed it. Wonderful. Any programmer working on anytime as I say, that hasn't changed at all. What do we got in stories? Okay, nothing there. Think you nailed it. I'm glad to hear that. Did you say shy Denny? Yes. I put a little cardamom and other spices in it, just so it lives up to the spice part, at least. I see. I suppose you tried it because of the documentary I told you about the other day? Yeah. Watched it yesterday while pulling an all-nighter. It sounded interesting, but I couldn't remember the name. I guess I'm ready to order too. Certainly. What will it be? I see you have new tea selection on your on the shelves. Are those butterfly pea flowers I see? Yes, good eye. I've had them before, pretty often actually, especially in the office. What would you like? How do you like it prepared usually? I like it best when brewed with a lot of mint. Could you make it that way for me? Sure thing. Then I'll have a blue tea with lots of mint please. Minty, minty, and I'll save the gamey. That was really cringy. Mint, mint. Aqua's Tranquil Tea. Serve it. One special tea coming up. Thank you. Looks nice, doesn't it? I was going to comment on that. The color reminds me of the sea. Yes. How is it? It's really good. I'm happy you like it. When I feel very anxious, I often make this tea, but I usually put a little sugar and lemon salt in it too. Really? Salt? Yes. Researcher by day, aspiring indie dev by night. So my guess what's going on with Aqua is she's slowly developing a game, and somebody's decided to pick it up, and Myrtle is Myrtle being a veteran in the industry. Veteran in the industry knows it has concern. So what's next? You're gonna try that salted butter tea too? I thought you were the one who was going to try it, Myrtle. As if. I couldn't even begin to imagine how that tastes. I wonder how different that would be from using just plain cream. Still no on salt. I told Myrtle about a documentary on hot drinks around the world the other day. They had a lot of strange recipes. You should try watching it too, Healer. And who knows, it might inspire you to make some new drinks. Sure, sounds interesting enough. And what's the documentary called? Overflowing warmth, comforting beverages around the world. I'm not going to be reading these out loud, so you The name sounds plain, but the content can be a bit unique. But it's got plenty of normal drinks too. I'll check it out later. Thanks, Mix Aqua. You're welcome. And now I'm ready to tackle the night. Work's piling up. Yes, but it's fine, really. I just need to free up some time so I can work further on my game. Your game? Oh, the one that got showcased at Jack something. Is it Jaxpo? Right, Jaxpo. That's the one. Cool. I heard it's hard to get showcased there. So you must be really good. Oh no. I mean, couldn't have done it without Myrtle's help here. For real, you got like an insider interest or something? Oops, sorry for butting in. One of my crew members is super into gaming, so I hear about it all the time. Anyhow, don't mind me. Please continue. She got interest from one of her favorite publishers. Is that so? Yes, at Jaxpo, one of the reps came up to the booth on the day Myrtle couldn't make it. I had to stay behind in the hotel to fix a mess in my company's files. Yes, it was too bad. I was really nervous on my own. Anyway, the rep and I talked about my game a bit. They seemed interested and they were talking about publishing my game. At the time, I thought they were just being nice. But they actually emailed me a draft of the contract last week. Sounds like great news. Am I wrong? Well, I was ecstatic at the time. They're one of my favorite publishers after all, right? But not to break the non-disclosure agreement or anything, the terms weren't too great. So you do get it. And by the way, you haven't signed any NDA yet, so you're not bound to anything. That's true. But I still want to act in good faith. What for? The terms were the furthest thing from acting in good faith. If I may ask, what terms are we talking about here? I'm gonna wager. Bad revenue split, increased work time, and they own the property. I'm sorry, I'm just a bit lost. Right, sorry about that. To sum it up, they're going to invest in the game and cover all the necessary expenses. They'll do the marketing, promotion, distribution. Okay, but if I'm unable to meet the deadline or refuse to adhere to their request for changes, that too. Or breach any of the stated agreements in the contract, many of which are rather questionable, I must return all their money regardless of my progress on the game. Oh, that's even worse. Aqua, no, don't. Trust me, trust me, my girl. Don't do it. What? And it won't be cheap at all, mind you. I can only imagine. If I fail to do so, they'll have full ownership over the game. I don't know what to say. That can't be right, can it? So what if they are the ones who breached the contract? I get to keep my game, okay? That's it? Oh no, that's not all. I have to return any of the unused investments too. What? That's what I said. Pardon me, but are they for real? I said that too. There's still plenty more, but, it's alright. I think I got the gist of it. When I first read it, I thought maybe the terms are this way because it's still a draft. I suppose, yes. I also thought maybe it was something that could still be worked out to discuss. That is, until I asked Myrtle for advice. I see. It's a trash contract, Aqua. I know, I get it, but I just kept thinking, you know, what if this is all how? Yep. That's the issue. Is rookie and veteran. Excuse me. What if this is the best I could get? It's not, though. But what if? Will you still help me, Myrtle? Or not? Is that really what's important here? Right now? Come on, Aqua. I know you're not distance. It would be nice if you heard what I'm actually saying and not what you think I'm saying. What do you mean by that? Sorry, just a second. Oh, I think I better go. I have to prepare a report for a presentation tomorrow. Alright. Are you going to be okay? Yes, I think so. How about you, Myrtle? I think I'll stay for a bit. Oh. Okay, then I'll see you around, Healer. Bye, Miss Aqua. Safe trip home. Are you alright? Yeah. I just got so frustrated when she kept asking me hypothetical questions, such as she asked if I'd be still willing to help and should she accept something like this in the future. What kind of question even is that? It's as if she doesn't trust me. Or anything I say for that matter. I don't think it's because she doesn't trust you or your expertise. From her perspective, everything feels like From her perspective, everything feels like a potential chance. So to be faced with a questionable contract like that, from her favorite publisher, no less, she may very well be just feeling a little shaken up. That's a good point. That's a good point. But I'm with her, right? She has nothing to worry about. Even so, she may still worry. If she's that worried, why don't you just say something like, oh, of course I help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy. That should do it, right? Unless you did and she's not convinced, then I don't know. I thought if I tell her that, and she decides to go ahead with it anyways, I know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point. Ooh, I see. Besides, we already agreed from the start to only work on the game when we have the time, so basically you're not sure if you want to commit. What are you talking about? Of course it's not that. Things change when you start involving money in anything. Well, can't really argue with that. Excuse me for a second, I'll be right back. Back. I know how some of these companies work. They're looking for ideas from the small guys and find a way to pluck things that they want from the project and then trash the rest. No respect for the effort whatsoever. Yep, pretty much. The publisher may be one of her favorites, but that doesn't mean they're a good company. Especially with that garbage contract. Really shows what they truly are. Right. I really like working with her on the game. I honestly do. I love hearing what she wants to tell with her game. We're also not bound by some brand company rules or anything. So brainstorming ways to incorporate our ideas into the game is interesting and more enjoyable. A good change from what I do during the day as a game designer. Right. Just want her to understand that I'm just worried about her. All valid reasons. Yeah, Healer is right, though I wonder. Did you say any of that to your pal at all? What? Why would I do that? Why would you not do that? Not to be creepy or anything, when I overheard you guys. It's creepy. Right, sorry. So me being creepy aside, obviously you thought a lot about this, but like, if at all you talked about how dumb if all you talked about how dumb the contract was, and not any of what you just said, phew. If I were in her position, I'd feel pretty bummed too. Because I'd be wondering if my partner still had my back, you know? Like, if they even care at all. Because it sounds like the project is her baby. Just like you said, working relationships don't mix well. So it wouldn't be too far out if she worries about all the same stuff you do, right? Now, having said that, I feel even more like about an ass about what happened yesterday. Hindsight is really 20/20, huh? I guess it didn't come off that way. Just thought it would be a given she understand. I just thought it would be a given she understand where I'm coming from. But maybe I'm taking things for granted. It's me who didn't trust her. And I just didn't want things to change. Embarrassing. Some friend I am, huh? I'm leaving. Alright. I hope everything will turn out well. We'll see. Have a safe journey home. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, bye. Phew. What a night. I didn't get anything done at all. That's too bad. So I'm thinking Lucas is the Freya of this game. Not them just specifically, just like in general. Well, you seem used to this. So the answer is definitely yes, right? Not all the time, but often enough. Cool. Cool. So that's the real reason why this place is called Coffee Talk, huh? You make people talk? I do. Well, feels like this whole place does. Heck, even I talk about myself a lot more than usual. Which is kind of weird, but also weirdly cathartic. I'll take that as a compliment, I think. You should. It's a feature. I reckon there's more benefit from talking things out without having to get smashed first. More embarrassing to remember, sure, but great for self-reflection. Good point. Anyhow, before I forget, could you hold on to something for me? Huh? A fidget spinner with a social media handle printed on its back. A fidget spinner? My old business card. If the lady from yesterday comes, could you give that to her? You mean Miss Riona? Yes, Riona. I mean, I owe her an apology, you know, and I just couldn't find her online with just her first name, if that's even her real name. Dude, I got her on Tomodachi. I thought maybe you could pass that along with my info to her so she can DM me. Also, in this form, it's less likely to get thrown out, right? Right. It really depends on the person. Do you think she'll throw it away? Honestly, I can't really say. Oh, now you're making me nervous. Can you give it back? I might need it right now. Sure. No, it's fine. Keep it. I need to keep my resolve. How about writing down your email address instead? It will feel a bit more personal that way. You think so? I thought you'd be more comfortable about contacting me if it's less personal. And that's why I figured her DMing me would be better. But then again, no, you're right. A direct line would be better here. But what if she throws it away? At least you'll have sincerely tried. True that. All right, I'll trust your judgment, healer. Oh. In that case, could you please give it to her when the time seems right? If she ever comes back, that is. I'll see what I can do. Alright, sweet. Thanks, healer. You're the best. Oh man, I guess I better go before the rain gets worse. See you around, healer. So we have the path branching begins. Thanks. Safe trip. Take care. Phew. What a day. Oh, sugar and spice. I remember that drink. Thursday, September 21st, 2023. UFO spotted by Space National Guard fighters this morning. Always change your OTPs. Government advice on preventing data leaks baffles everyone. Gobi Labs to fight invasive lionfish by releasing killer algae. There's an eerie atmosphere. Oh, wait, we have a lot. I just stopped these young fellows for drunk driving, so that's a lesson you want to keep your spirits in control. Oh, I'm wondering whether or not I should do that. Bailey's. Quality work comes with a price. You can't ask for $1,000 quality and ask to pay $150. Respect the people you've decided to work with. By the way, does your phone battery suck? I've been using this power bank in the past month. Click the link for info. Party drinks restocking new schedule due to new regulation. Cut off order time. One shop closes at 1:30. Delivery from Bellevue. Just finished today's dance practice. I'm all sweated out, but my coach says I'm really improved lately. Yay! like a night for old friendships and new acquaintances. Is anyone there? Hello, you gave me a start. You're a Nekomini, right? You're going to transform any second now? You? Or maybe not. Hey, healer. And hey, new customer. Hi, Miss Lowe. I don't think this is the coffee drinking sort of cat. No, it would appear not. Do you have a new pet cat then? I'm not quite sure. This is my first time seeing this little one. Are you sniffing me, kitty? Do you want cuddles? Alright, no cuddles. Cats, indeed. Wonder if it's lost, but it doesn't have a collar, so it might be a stray. It's cute though, would make a nice mascot. I would think that's up to it, not up to us. Cats. Right. Anyhow, it's been a little while. It has. Last time we saw you was, well, over a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? Honestly, mostly work as usual. I won't lie, I'm pretty beat. Did you just leave the office? Yes. In my defense, I spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses at Tomodachi. No wait, that's not Tomodachi, Tomodachil. Well, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? It's not unfun. That's a moderately unenthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going? They're going. I might need a drink before I answer that. You certainly look like you could use something warm. Something warm and cozy, yes. Milky and soothing, with just a bit of warm spice. I'm going to hit my pillow soon, so something that will help me sleep. I can see you have snazzy new ingredients. We have blue pea and hibiscus now, indeed. That sounds interesting. I'd like to try hibiscus then, with milk and warm spice, please. Save the game. Try cinnamon. Pink spice. What does hibiscus, milk, and ginger gives us? Okay. Let's allow the game to get back our chances. Let's try the reverse. Hibiscus, cinnamon, and milk. Nope. Oh, poor kitty. Did the machine wake you up? Here goes the mascot. Maybe it'll come back later. I bet it will. Cats always have reasons for their actions, even if they're often rather mysterious ones. And that's true. Anyhow, here's your drink, Miss Lua. Oh, this smells lovely. It also has a lovely color. And it tastes lovely. I knew I could count on you, Healer. You're always a sight for sore taste buds or something. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, same profile from last time. Alright, so the wedding preparations. You and Mr. Bailey's are still getting married, of course. Oh yes, absolutely. After everything we've been through, I'm not about to back down now. Bailey's is still very much my person with the long years and all, so none of those pesky cold feet. That sounds like good news. No cold feet and no cold anything. In fact, my stress is running so high, I feel like I have steam coming out of my horns. That doesn't sound like good news. Yeah. It's just such a big thing, you know? I feel like that's all we talk about. But we're not making much progress. We're not further along than we were weeks ago. Do you have different expectations of the day? I don't know. I'm not sure I even know what my expectations are anymore. Uh-oh, that's a problem right there. Look at all of these weddings on Tomodachi, and they do all this special over-the-top stuff. Oh. I don't have any original ideas like that. What about Mr. Bailey's? He enjoys creative endeavors, doesn't he? He does, but that's another issue. My parents are willing to pay for part of the wedding, and I earn a good living so I can cover most of it, but Bay wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it. As you know, his parents aren't in the picture anymore. Do you still feel guilty about that? No, I don't think so. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let the people you love make their own choices. But I am concerned both about Bay dropping all the savings on this stuff, and about him trying to guess what I want, rather than expressing his own wishes. It sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, trying to make sure everyone's happy. Maybe, but I guess that's unavoidable, right? Oh, hello, Neil? Is this the space person you told me about weeks ago? One who used to come to the cafe? I thought it might be him, but I'm not so sure now. I thought it might be them, but I'm not sure now. They didn't seem to react to my greeting. Besides, the last time we saw Neil, he had changed his name to Silver, and he looked rather more human. I see, this is all very mysterious also. Did you hear them come in? I didn't, but then I rarely do. They're stealthy. Bartender, what does a girl have to get a drink around here? Oh no, it's a female version of Neil? Beg your pardon. This isn't that kind of place, isn't it? My research indicates that this is the way one should order a drink. Oh my god, are we finally gonna get Neil with a girlfriend in this? Oh, please tell me we do. Our research indicates that this is the way one should order a drink in a place of public consumption. It sounds like your research was based on orc westerns. Is there anything wrong with orc westerns? We rather enjoyed them. No, I guess not. They're just very different from reality. In what ways? That, it would take a very long time to answer that. I guess the better question is, how are they similar? How are they similar? You did say it was the better question. That's fair enough. I suppose the honest answer is the way people feel emotions is similar. How they're ambitious and have dreams, how they want things and sometimes get jealous of others, but also how they help each other out and how they fall in love. It sounds like Earthlings have very busy feelings. I guess we do. And your people, are your people very different in that respect? We are. Although we want things too, but it appears the Earthlings have at least 94.328% more emotions than we do. How do you distinguish between them all? To be honest, sometimes we don't. Reading others isn't easy, nor is understanding ourselves for that matter. That adds some spice to life, I guess. It sounds to us like it would be helpful to have those emotions displayed, especially in movies. Perhaps you could write them at the top of the screen. Cinema from the 1920s would certainly agree with you. But pardon me, you're not Neil, are you? Or Silver? Indeed, we are not. Our name is Amanda. So there are several of you here on Earth? There are a great many of us everywhere. Our average density is 3,450.45 per galaxy. But this is not the topic of our present conversation. No, you wanted a drink, didn't you? We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes. Similar to what the purple Earthling has been doing. The purple Earthling? That's certainly a description. Is it wrong? Would it be more aptly describe you as the four appendages Earthling? Do you mean my horns and ears? Miss Amanda, we usually avoid addressing customers by the number of their appendages. Oh, we apologize. But we can address the customer by name as we do not know. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. That's my bad. I'm Lua. Lua. Yes. It has a very pleasing sound. Oh. Thank you. That's a better one than Neil's. That Lua has been doing, of course. And do you have an idea what kind of liquid matter that might be? Something bright colored and memorable. We want our first drink to Earth to be an experience we shall never forget. No pressure, healer. It's quite alright. We were born to rise to this kind of challenge. That's the spirit. Any other ideas, Miss Amanda? We want the taste to be very spicy. And we know some places serve weak drinks. To bipeds with female denominations. Our research has determined that behavior to be undesirable in 99.99999% of occurrences. Fortunately, this isn't that kind of place either. Indeed, so you want something vivid and spicy. What if it was, let's say, blue and gingery? We do not know what gingery means, but blue and gingery sounds good to us. So I get the hint. try that. A blue lightning coming right up. This is vivid indeed. Now let's try it. This is interesting. We heard that we might struggle to experience taste, but we can certainly feel the kick of this. Your reputation was well-deserved, healer. What kind of reputation is that? Sounds like word is getting around. Soon this place will become the hipster den. Nothing. I should probably start looking for an alternative haunt. I hope not. I would miss you a lot, Miss Lua. Besides, isn't that what a hipster does? Go to places before they become cool? Touché. Guess you'll be stuck with me with a while longer. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, Miss Amanda, what was it about my reputation? We've heard about you from our sibling formerly known as Neil. I see. Sibling, huh? This isn't a future hipster den. This is an alien den. You should consider rebranding it as Cafe Close Encounters. That makes it sound like a rather different type of place. So what brings you here, Amanda? Please define your question. Do you mean here on this planet? That too, but also here in this cafe. We are on this planet on a research and rescue mission. Is that like a search and rescue? Perhaps. It is a mission to gather numbers for research as well as to rescue our sibling. We are in this cafe to wait for them. We made an appointment as is the custom here. They should arrive in 2 minutes and 3 seconds and 12 milliseconds. Please pardon the roughness of our estimate. That's more than good enough. You are very kind. Claire has mentioned your sibling a few times, I think. Silver, right? Indeed. We are part of the same hive mind. The hive mind? That sounds pretty amazing, but that doesn't make... But doesn't that make appointments less useful? That would have been true some time ago, but Neil, now known as Silver, is becoming more human by the day. Their connection to the hive mind grows tenuous. Oh. That must feel a bit lonely to lose your connection to your family when you've been so close. Perhaps. What does it mean to be lonely? It's, when you think about other people and they're not here, and that makes you sad. It makes you feel like you have a weight on your chest. Like things usually feel good to you lose a lot of their appeal. Thank you for your explanation. We think we see. We do not know. Perhaps it is a little lonely. We cannot answer this with more than a 61% certainty. Hi everyone. Hi, Amanda. Speaking of the space person, here comes my former regular. I apologize. I haven't been coming around often enough lately. Hi, I'm Lua. Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silver. I've heard a lot about you. Have you? You probably pictured me in a bigger suit. I guess so, yes. A bit like your sibling here. And I understand, I've been going under many changes lately. I let go of the suit. This form makes me feel truer to who I am now. I also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda? Not unduly. This is a bit awkward. Just a bit. Amanda, yes? You should know that I've been missing you a lot. What is miss? Is it like being lonely? Yes, it is. When did you learn what lonely is? We have been told that it is the name of the feeling we have, and when we think about you. That's... I just... bring it in. Bring what? Oh! That is one long hug. So do we... Oh. So cute. I can hear you, you know. Right. As we were saying, we appreciate you being only 3 milliseconds late. It's good to see you haven't changed. You have, and yet you haven't. Now that you are close, you feel part of the hive again, and your presence is similar to what it always was. It makes me really happy to hear that. You should order a drink, as is customary, and then we can proceed with our discussion of the mission. The mission? Oh, didn't Healer tell you about that? Not really. Well, the reason I came here in the first place was to find love. You mean to reproduce with the local species.
Ooh, I like where this is going. I really do.
That's another way to put it. I think I remember you putting it in those terms yourself, Silver. I did, yes, but that was a long time ago. I'm gonna tell you everything. First amendment, I like to order a drink. You taste them properly now, so I enjoy them a lot more. Happy to hear that. What would you like? I like something new and unique. I want to explore all these new sensations, but nothing too strong, please. Don't have the same tolerance as before. So I'm going to move for something a bit sweet and floral, maybe with a bit of freshness to it. Something new but not too strong. A bit sweet, floral, and refreshing. Maybe blue? Oh, I do love blue. Something sweet, floral, and refreshing in blue, please. That's perfect. One bright flower bed. Same as Amanda's. And this definitely looks unique. I can't wait to try it. Oh, yum, it's delicious. Drinking through my mouth makes such a difference. To be honest, I never expected to like it this much. But now I can never get enough of it. Drinking through the gloves does look comfortable. It's a very different experience. And not entirely unpleasant. No, it's also nice in its own way, but it doesn't convey the taste in a way a mouth does. It's much more about the sensation, which definitely makes it intense, but I'm happy to get to drink Healer's creation the way they were intended. As for the mission, yes, the mission, it has run into some difficulties. Difficulties of what nature? Well, the truth is, I still have some trouble finding myself a date. What is a date? It's a step you need to take before coupling up. You meet somewhere, you talk, and you get to know the person. Not having a high connection sounds exhausting. It can be a challenge, to be honest, but in another way, it's wonderful. Without the hive connection, when you meet someone, it's always a surprise. They react in ways I didn't expect, in ways I wouldn't. And every time I learned something new. About earthly species? That too, certainly. But mostly about myself. That's definitely what being with someone is about. Every time you're honest with the person you love, you get out of your comfort zone and become a better person yourself. That sounds complicated. We need to make further computations to understand. It's different from what we're used to, but it's also pretty great. I mean, it sounds to me like you gotta figure it out. Surely your date should go well enough. Thank you, you're very kind. If I may say so myself, I think I have made some progress. If I did get a date, I think it would go better than before. What's the problem then? Well, thing is, Seattle's a very big city, even by our standards. Everyone is busy running around, and people aren't very trusting, not like in romantic movies. You can't just ask someone on the street to go on a date with you. It sounds like you've tried. Yes, I tried several times. I even stood on a plaza for a few hours with a date me placard around my neck. That is not an optimal strategy. Yes, I realize that sense. People mostly seemed a little scared. Here, most people meet their parents at work. Here, most people meet their, not parents, partners. God, I cannot read today. Is that something you could try? Maybe later on, I don't know, but at the moment I'm afraid. My work doesn't attract the right sort. I didn't know you found a job, Silver. Ah, yes, I did. A few months ago. I decided to open a cafe. Really? Does that mean Healer has competition? Not at all. I would never want that. Rather feels like a small way to start a family tradition. Interesting. Anyway, after I tried all that, I was running out of ideas. So I decided to reinstall Lonely Hearts like I did when I just arrived here. Online dating does sound like a reasonable solution. I thought so too, but the amount of dates I've gotten since I downloaded it is... Based on the surrounding parameters, we will guess absolute 0. That is accurate. No. Do you know why? If I'm being honest, I think I have an idea, but it might sound strange coming from me. The online dating process feels it feels a lot alien. Please expand your explanation. Do you mean it lacks earthly species? Oh no, it has earthlings in all shapes and forms, but it feels impossible to connect to them. It was much more successful at the time when I tried months ago, but now it's a little like how my connection to the hive mind has been recently. I'm a part of it to some extent. I feel like I can just reach out to it, I'll find understanding, but then I do reach out, and I only find silence. That's pretty sad. Sorry, I'm making everyone gloomy now. No, don't worry about that at all. I'm just wondering, I've got friends I can set you up with, but they all have partners. You're very kind, though. I'll find some sort of way eventually. It's pretty important that I do. It's an essential issue. It's an essential issue for some people. We will help. I don't know. I really appreciate your offer, Amanda, but even after spending years here, I still struggle with it all. When I first arrived, it was hard for me to even hold a conversation. No, I think I can read people a little better, but it's still... You are not looking for conversation yet, are you? And you wish to connect to a hive mind, and you found it easier when you first arrived. Is that not what you said? Yes, that's true, but we are a hive mind, and we have just arrived here. We will help. It does sound reasonable. I suppose social media can be a bit like a hive mind sometimes. And there's no harm in trying, right? Well... And I guess that's settled. I'll show you how the app works when we leave here, Amanda. We are prepared. We will gather intelligence and draw conclusions. With our high powers and your human knowledge, based on your previous experience and your new skills, we estimate our odds are set at 100%. I like your confidence. Amanda was always a force of nature. We do not know what that means, but it sounds complimentary. We are pleased. As for wait. What is, we have to go now. But what happened? Ugh. I'll explain everything later. Sorry here, Healer. See you soon, I hope. No time, let's go. Well, that was odd. Yes, that was a rather sudden departure. I hope they're going to be alright. Oh. Now I know why they left. Evening, Mr. Agent. You two know each other? Agent here has been asking about our customers in the past, but I trust tonight he's come for a late night coffee. Sadly, no. I am here on official business. Sounds serious, as it is very serious, Miss Lua. Miss Lua and Healer, you know why I'm here, don't you? Well, if it's not for coffee, honestly, I'm at a loss. Is that how you want to play it? What about you, Miss Lua? Want to make an educated guess? An educated guess? Well, I swear I filed my tax returns months ago. I did Bayes at the same time, so that can't be it. I have no clue. You two. Do you take me for a fool? We would never. Let me make myself clear then. Have there been alien sightings at this cafe recently? Alien sightings? Sorry, but that's kind of... Sorry, but that sounds kind of far-fetched. Think again, both of you. Think carefully. And if I were you, I wouldn't tell any lies. This is getting old. We didn't do anything wrong, and we don't have to answer any of your questions. Actually, nothing. I know my rights. You have no jurisdiction to come here and act like a big shot. Never seen anyone in this cafe who doesn't belong here, so I suggest you take your suspicions elsewhere and leave this place and Healer alone. Your investigations mean nothing to us. And I can feel myself getting angry, Mr. Agent, and trust me, you do not want to see me angry. Hey, don't you dare put your hands on me. I did no such thing. Not yet, at least. Very well. I'll go for now, but this isn't over. I won't stand quietly while aliens invade Seattle. I need to get more to drink. Throat is acting up. And we're back. Suit yourself. You'll only be wasting your time. I'll be the judge of that. A good night to you. Lua, that was impressive. Well, I may be on the quieter side, but I'm still a succubus. I'm glad you're my friend and not my enemy. Truth be told, I don't like to antagonize people, but I guess sometimes it can't be helped. Yes. Wonder what that guy was really after. He's an alien immigration agent. He's been after Silver for a while now. Back when Silver was called Neil and looked like Amanda. That doesn't make me like him anymore. Came very close to clipping him in his smug face, to be honest. Even if I didn't touch him in the end, despite what he thought. No, indeed, you didn't touch him. What do you mean? Seems like an important ID card. A shame if someone were to lose it. Well, the agent had this on him, and now he doesn't anymore. Naughty healer, didn't think you had it in you. This certainly is an interesting looking ID card. I'm sure someone creative could find good uses for it. My sentiment, exactly. Well, I guess you have some time to consider what to do with it and who to pass it on to. Indeed. Anyway, this shook me more than I like to admit. I'm so sorry. It's really not your fault, but I'm going to go and spend some time with my fiance right now, which will be all 30 seconds before I start snoring on his shoulder. That sounds pretty good. Say hello to him for me. Will do. This agent looks like he's going to be trouble. But tomorrow's another day. So interesting, we have Wrenching Path. Friday, September 22nd, 2023. Atlantic countries sign multi-billion-dollar deals for education system improvement. What returning to the office means for Nekomimis, woodpecker almost pecks through whole utility pole. Strong beak. Indeed. Oh, we're gonna see Rachel today. Nice. Cars Down will resume deliveries tomorrow. Working on something curious. Also, just watched this movie about He's talking about Twilight. Vampire calling themselves vegan by drinking animal blood. Tried it once, was neither satisfying nor fulfilling. Synthetic is better. Also, a vampire getting pregnant, amusing. Oh, I'm liking these, buddy. You think a satyr would look good with leg tattoo? Asking for a friend and not for me at all. How are you feeling, Miss Rachel? I love this short hair. I love it. As good as I can be. Yeah. Huh? What is it? Oh, nothing. I think I'll never get used to seeing an Echo-Mini transformation is all. In a good way or a bad way? In a good way, of course. It's quite magical. Thanks. So, do you need anything? A towel, perhaps? A towel, perhaps? It was pouring outside when you came in. Do you have a hairdryer? A hairdryer? No, unfortunately we don't. And nope, I'm good. You sure? Oh, healer, a little rain won't hurt me. I'll be fine. Alright, if you say so. Hey now, I'm no longer a kid, okay? It's been 3 years already. I aged too, you know. That's true, she was 18 at 2020, so she would be 21 at this time. It has nothing to do with that at all. The last thing I want is for starting ill. Oh, I didn't know you can move the camera around. Start to get ill because of the poor service here. And then you just have to treat me real nice. Well, making me a special drink. A special drink? What do you have in mind? Something milky and slightly sweet. And some brightness to negate this gloomy weather. Some brightness, as in flavor or color. Up to you. I mean, different color usually have different effects, right? Oh, and no coffee, please. Can you summarize your order? A colorful non-cafe latte with honey, I'm thinking hibiscus, milk, honey. Sweetheart latte. Let's load the game. Blue. So we have that one and wow, what's this? It looks interesting. It's a butterfly pea latte with honey, a new recipe. We call it Dreaming Blue. Alright, I'm gonna give it a try. Interesting. How do you like it? Okay, so you're right, she wants it right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Of course I shaved my fur. How can you see the tip? Oh, sorry. It's cute. Also, it's pink. Yep. What do you call this again? I call it Sweetheart Latte. Cute. Thank you. Please give it a try and let me know what you think. Okay. No, it's not a strawberry latte, is it? It's too sour for that. Don't tell me just yet. Let me guess. Okay. Cranberry? No. Now you mentioned it does have a similar taste to cranberry, but it's not that, right? What is it then? It's hibiscus. Oh. How do you like it? I love it. Okay. It's sweet, tart, and creamy at the same time. Why Sweetheart Latte, though? Well, it tastes both sweet and sour. It contains milk, so it's creamy and comforting. Like a sweetheart. Aww. Sweet, sour, and comforting, huh? Speaking of sour, I'm surprised the milk isn't all caramel. I remember at parties someone tried to mix using a mocktail using lemon, soda, and milk. It was yucky. Because you need to use the right ratio of ingredients. Then you have to mix it at the right temperature. Additionally, you have to froth it, prevent it from curdling, and so what you're saying is not something I can make myself. Of course you can. But why make it yourself when I'm always at your service? Excellent response. 5 stars. Since when have you become so smooth, Heather? Only happens on the rarest occasions. So it's best if you do not get used to it. So Sweetheart Latte, huh? A fussy but comforting sweet and sour. I see. At any rate, has it really been that long already? My last visit here was probably over a year ago, wasn't it? I believe so. It was around that time. It was around the time your images started to appear on buses. Right. Things just took off, and I suddenly had no more free time. How are you hanging? Busy, but it's good. Great, even. A lot is happening, actually. Yeah. Like I've been busy shooting new music videos and such. A lot of photo shoots, too. Also, I'm set up to appear on several shows and podcasts, and I'm creating a new single. Oh, is that so? Uh-huh. That's great news. Nope. Don't congratulate me yet. Oops, okay. I'm still in the process of making it in more ways than one. What do you mean? I'm actually creating the song this time. Wow. And I'll be collabing with AG. Wait a second, you mean the guy who's always on your playlist? Arami Gendry. That's really cool. I know, I'm excited. Can't wait to hear it. Also, I had no idea you made songs. I know I don't look like it, but truthfully, from the time I was a kid, it's always been a dream of mine, writing songs and dancing. More specifically, singing and dancing to my own songs. One Nickamine pop-up concert. Pop-up concert? You know, a concert that pops up randomly. You see, it happens sometimes in malls or on the popular busy street. Ah, yes, I see what you mean. You miss it, and poof, it's gone, leaving only memories of a one-of-a-kind show with a one-of-a-kind experience. Sounds rather exciting, right? I guess I always loved being on stage, but you know, we all want to become everything we when we were kids. But as you grow up, you have to pick your battles. For me, singing and dancing just come more naturally than creating my own music. Ah. At least until now, I thought to myself, if I can't do it alone, then I'll make it with someone who definitely knows what they're doing. You definitely chose the right guy, right? I'm taking in fresh inspiration even now. Who knows, maybe I'll get inspired from your drinks too. But I'm so excited you can't believe. And so keep an eye out for it, okay? Whenever it's out, I mean, will do. Ack. Huh? I knew it. A blackout? Yeah. It happened before, huh? Only when the weather gets this bad. Give me a quick second, please. I'll turn it on the generator. Okay. Oh, is it Riona? Cute. you. Oh, Miss Fiona, welcome. Hello. Sorry about my absence earlier. I was just turning on the generator. Miss Rachel, is everything alright? Yep. I was just surprised by the thunder for a second there. Yeah, well, everything should hold on for now. Okay. Happy to see you again, Miss Fiona. How are you feeling tonight? Honestly, not the best. I'm sorry to hear that. Can you make me something sweet and nice with me? Of course, anything you want. I recall last time you suggested an interesting drink to me. Something with blue tea and milk? That's about right. Could you please prepare that for me? But make it ever so slightly sweeter this time. It's been quite a day. I think I deserve the sugar. After that, I have just the perfect drink for you. And a blue latte with a hint of sweetness, please. Ah, so now it's time for the dream in blue. Oh, and I should probably... Now the question is... question is, do we go about the route of fidget spinner, or yeah, let's do this. An email? Oh, is it from that person from before? Lucas, wasn't it? He wants me to contact him? I'll think about it. Thank you. So, let's... Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, we go the other route. We go the other route. Is it from the Lucas, wasn't it? He wants me to contact him. I'll think about it, thank you. You're welcome. One dreaming blue for the lady in blue who's got the blues. But I'm not wearing blue though. You have that cool blue thing going on. I love it, thank you. Gala! Nice! Just saw a little kid and her mom walking hand in hand and made me feel so warm in the chest, and I guess I'm calling her. Anything else you need? No, it's fine. Thank you. Just one of those days? I suppose it's one of those moments when it seems like everything is collapsing simultaneously, not necessarily great by any means. I know how that feels. Want to talk about it? Rachel is feeling generous today. Good evening. Ah, Doctor! Long time no see. Hey, Rachel. Still Still a hospital admission officer here. I know, I'm just kidding. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Hey, Healer. I'm just here for a quick drink before I get to work. Looks like I'll have to take a breather first. I'll have to agree. Please make yourself at home. So, you were saying? The lady and I in here were in the middle of a conversation. We were? Maybe at the beginning one. I'll back off if I'm being too nosy now. I'm just very happy today. I see. Should I move over there? No, you're fine. I'm curious about how you've been doing too. But gotta keep the momentum with sister over there. Alright then, please don't mind me. This reminds me strongly of my very first visit here. To be frank, this may be the place where people ask me the most questions. Is that a good or a bad thing? I'm not sure yet, but I do not mind it too much. Truthfully, I do not interact with many people on a daily basis since I'm on the road most of the time. Is that so? What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? I'm a groover driver, but I only do intercity deliveries mostly. Sounds tough. It's not as bad as it sounds. I quite enjoy driving. It helps clears the mind sometimes. Right. That's true. I drove a cab in Manhattan back in the early 60s. You did? Yes, but I had to stop after a few months since it got pretty dangerous. Dangerous how? People kept trying to pick a fight with me. Oh. I also had a few people try to skip paying fares or rob me. That sounds terrifying and dangerous. Well, it was back in the early 60s. People weren't as kind to us as they are now. But I get why you like driving. I always enjoyed the long drive back and forth from airports. I see. Prior to focusing exclusively on driving, I used to accept passengers as well. Oh, why the change? Because 7 out of 10 passengers would cancel on me. Usually right after entering my car as well, which resulted in my suspension. Wait, why? Because I terrified them. Ah, that's just rude. And I agree with Rachel. It sounds so unreasonable. I must admit I look significantly different back then. It's because I never had to deal with so many people before, and I was living in seclusion, far away from the big cities up until that point. And so during the appeal period, I attempted to make myself less frightening. In the meantime, I was permitted to make deliveries. Right. Turns out that I enjoyed doing deliveries much more than I expected, so I rescinded my appeal. Additionally, the schedule of flexibility allows me to focus on my training and auditions. Did you say auditions for what? I've been auditioning for some general. Really? That sounds cool. No, it's not cool at all. Why do you say that? I've tried for years and have yet to land one single role. No. I also lost the air pressure in one of my tires, by the way. Really? Yes. The officer already warned us about it too. However, I'm not yet quite sure if it's related to his case. I'll let Officer Georgie know about it when he comes in. Thank you. So yes, not a good day. I'm sorry to hear that. It's fine. I'm used to it. I'm just going to check my messages. Oh, okay. Nice to see you again, Rachel. Oh, same. You must have been busy. I haven't seen you around here in a while. How's Henry? That's fine. He's been pretty busy, too. Not as busy as you, it seems. I've seen him here at least every other month or so. Really, Healer? He won't let me stay out late on my break, yet he comes here to see all of you. Just kidding. I know he comes here often. It's fine. He's old. He needs breaks more than me. Right. Being able to unwind becomes more important as you get older. Be sure he gets his yearly checkups, though. Will do. So what's up with you these days? Not a lot, but oh, I have a small problem at work, actually. Really? What is it? Well, as a person who handles patients, I have to handle really young kids sometimes. We're not a children's hospital, so they usually come in as urgent cases. Aww. That's why I try to make the admission process as painless as possible, just to make things a little easier for everyone. Yeah, sadly, kids tend to get scared of me, which makes expediting their admissions more difficult sometimes. But you're like the nicest guy I know. Well, they're usually really, really young. Do you know what makes them so afraid of you? Not exactly, but I think my size has something to do with it. I still tower over them even when I get down to their eye level. They probably feel vulnerable too. Yeah, I see what you mean. Not exactly what you call a great combo. Not at all. Again, it's not a big deal. I'm just wondering if there's anything I can do about it. Ah. Hey, healer. Yes? Didn't realize it was already this late. Seems like I'll have to go soon. Can I order now? Of course, what will it be? I'll have my usual mix of tea, milk, and ginger. Tea, the milk, and the ginger. The good old Galahad. Serve it. Perfume without compromising quality. Thanks. It's great as usual. I can't seem to make it like you do. But it still works, right? At least for the intended purpose. It does. I'm just saying yours is still the best, taste-wise. What's it anyway? Ginger latte? It's closer to ginger milk tea, I think. What Healer said. Either way, I've come to like it as my late-night shift drink of choice, since I'm trying to cut back on my caffeine intake for health reasons. Pretty much, yeah. I find myself better at controlling my fury that way. Ah, I see. That's good to know. Guess I'll have to rely on you and my venture into the world of tea drinking. You can count on me. I should leave before the storm gets worse. Aww. Next time we'll catch up. Okay. Alright. Sorry to leave in the middle of the conversation. Hang in there. It always gets better. Thank you. Have a safe trip. See ya. Rihanna, isn't it? I'm sorry to hear about the audition. Trust me, I really get how you're feeling right now. Yes, I've been rejected by agencies many times too before I finally made it into my previous group. Miss Rachel here is an idol. Her single is on the shelves behind you. Oh, that's amazing. Thanks. Do you have a reel up line somewhere? We might be playing on a different field, but I still love to see it. I took it down a long time ago. Why? I had to deal with a lot of online harassment. Therefore, I removed it to save myself some headaches. What? People are unbelievable. Don't mind the haters. They just people who have nothing better to do. Right. I suppose you must have dealt with similar things before. Plenty. It comes with the fame. For better or for worse, and I just spilled the drink. Wait, hold on. And I'm back. I see. Anyway, you should keep it up. Maybe I can ask my colleagues if they know any auditioning if you think me you're real. Are you sure? Yep, I mean, no promises, but I'll try. I have a video if you want to see it. Of course. Let me go over that. A video of Riona singing. Wow. I might not get opera, but that was pretty nice. It'd be great if you posted more of these online. What do you mean? You have this, je ne sais quoi thing going on. An unusualness that may captivate some people. Oh, I know. You should upload yourself on Tomo Chill. I bet many people will love it. It's alright. What's wrong? I don't think I'm cut out to have any presence online. I don't fit in with the culture. I told you, don't mind the haters. I mean, it's not just that. I might also have a complex regarding something else. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What complex? You both might dislike me for this. Why? I wish to do my best in the old-fashioned way, so to speak. Meaning, it seems more appropriate for me to follow the traditional route as opposed to using shortcuts or things that are online. Oh, I get it. I realize this makes me sound snobbish. I apologize. Who cares? Everyone is a snob in one way or another. True, I am an Overwatch snob. True. Specifically with the lore, you say something bad about Overwatch and be like, actually, that's not true. But maybe you shouldn't limit yourself like that just yet. What do you mean? The entertainment industry changes rapidly, you know? For almost 3 years I've been doing this, and it takes a lot of flexibility to stay afloat. Because there's always someone who could replace you. I don't know a lot about opera, but I'm sure it's changing too. Some things aren't always better the old way, especially in the creative industry. Things stay stagnant in two ways. Either they're profitable, or certain people are just really stubborn, like the past me. Back then, I thought I could choose only one or two things I was good at, and just forget about the rest. But recently, I got a chance to make my own song with a musician. Not the best at composing, so I really needed help. I see. And the musician I'm collaborating with, he had a dream of becoming a fighter jet pilot. However, one thing or another kept him from making his dream come true. So he posted his music as a hobby onto Mochila, and just like bam, he hit it big. Yep, I'm a big fan of his. In fact, all the music in this coffee shop is from his newest album, licensed, of course. Thank you. Don't be afraid to do things a little differently. Plenty of roads to roam and all that. That's all I can say about it. At any rate, I'll try asking around if they have sort of leads. Should we exchange ideas? Do you have any? No, but I have a cell phone number. Okay. There. Thank you. Okay, Riona, I have to go now. I'll hit you up by text if I have anything. Thank you so much. Don't thank me yet, but you're so welcome. Healer, I'm going. See you soon. Of course. Please come again soon. Bye-bye. So interesting. This is my first time seeing an Ecomania up close. Is that so? Oh, how about your car? Will you be alright? I have a spare tire. I will fix it once the weather clears. Coming here was a wise decision. I wasn't sure whether I should. Oh? In truth, I'm deeply embarrassed by my conduct last time. I regret it. I apologize. Please, don't be sorry. No harm done. Thank you. It's just, there are times when I too feel lonely. I know that feeling all too well. not my first rejection from an audition, as you may have already inferred. But it never gets easier. Understandable. Typically, I would just ruminate about it in my car while being parked. I acknowledge this is not the most effective means for resolving my feelings. However, it's better than the alternatives. Now, you can always come here. I don't know. I feel as though I'm only bringing doom and gloom to the table here. Nonsense. Our door is always open. In the evenings, of course. So please, don't ever hesitate to stop by. We'll see. Sounds like the weather will clear up soon. Really? How do you know? Experience? Let's just say I observe this kind of things, especially in traffic. Makes sense. I guess, in any case, I better leave now. Thank you again, Healer. You're very welcome. Have a safe trip out there, Miss Rio. I hope she comes by again. Think this is it for today. Let's see. Whose keycard is this? Let's just keep it for now. Someone's apartment key, maybe? Yeah, it could be. Let's wrap this on. Saturday, September 23rd, 2023. Petition to combine Halloween X-Men's game attraction. Why? Yes. Why? Tactical survival game Krieg's Front 4 Final Front set to release next year. Belltown man caught after attempting to outrun police with a Segway. Well, that's one way of doing it. Oh no. Let's see. Ah, Mr. Hyde. Anyone else down here? Nope. Currently hooked on hand over mouth. Currently hooked on this mecha tactic game. The mechanic is very interesting and inspiring. Lucas, Mr. Malloyd Fayweather, are you available like this Sunday? Oh. Content creators fighting bots. I was in a vegan restaurant and a woman said she knew me, which is weird because I never. Oh, he's gonna be all dad jokes? Oh, he's playing basketball. Ah. Mr. Hyde, welcome. Hello, Healer. It's nice to see you again. How are you? Ah, well, I'm just here. How about you? You seem a little preoccupied. Right, sorry about that. I just learned we're out of ginger. Oh, I made a mistake on the weekly order sheet. And the remaining roots I have are no longer fit for consumption. Tut tut. It sounds like a rookie mistake, Healer. I know, I'm ashamed. Our storage system is having problems because of the recent power surges. Alas, I'll stock up at the farmer's market tomorrow. Sounds like a plan. You're really busy as usual, I see. Yes, well, nothing wrong with a slow day or two from time to time. Although it's been quite a week, if I say so. If I may say. Oh? Well, I'm listening. Pardon? You're weak. Tell me about it. Oh. I'm not even sure where to start. Try anywhere. After all, there's no way for me to correct an unheard story, am I right? Right. Well, the most notable recent problem recently would be these severe thunderstorms. Sometimes they cause our powers to short out, which messes with the machine. So in case it happened again, my apologies. I see. Warning duly noted. There's also been this ongoing car vandalism in the neighborhood, and apparently there's a serial deflator of tires on the loose. Officer Georgie was the one who informed me about it. They also got a lot of new customers, and I think that's about it. Sounds eventful, even if not terribly riveting. Now, regarding the car vandalism you spoke about, well, I drove here. To what extent should I be concerned about it? Lavore el Sesto. I wish I could inform you with confidence. Fortunately, I don't know much about it, so I can answer that. There's nothing to worry about. Your car is going to be fine. Officer Georgie, welcome. Hey, Healer. I managed to track and narrow down the vandal strike zone, you see. Because the culprit seemed to have a favorite spot. Really? Yep, and it's nowhere near here. Miss Riona told me your car was affected as well, by the way. That's so? If she comes back, can you ask her where she parked? Will do. I appreciate it. Anyway, my investigation's still ongoing, but I say this area is pretty safe, so you can relax. I see. Anyway, good evening, y'all. Sorry for blocking the entry earlier. I was finishing off my last cigarette. Because it's time to start a new one. Do you mind? Not at all. Mr. Hyde, meet Officer Georgie. He's in charge of the night patrols around here. Cheers. Guess what? And a friend of Mr. Gala. Ah, the big hospital guy? I guess I've seen you around a bunch. Los Angelino, eh? Not for much longer, though. Oh? In the process of finalizing my move back here with my modeling agency. That's wonderful news. You lived here before? For about 40 years. When did you move to LA then? Around 20 years ago. Right. Huh. Let's just say I'm nowhere near as young as I looked. Oh. Models, vampires, gotcha. And then as a native of Seattle, I learned we got smog in our dour side, but at least our coffee is second to none, right, Healer? I'll let you be the judge of that. Thanks for the warm welcome. Then, have you moved in already, or not yet? Preparations still need to be made at the property I've chosen. Wouldn't think of packing until it's halfway done. Makes sense. That being said, I'll be here to oversee the construction for a while. If you ever need help, let me know. Can't do much by myself, but I know I can find a few guys who can. Although it won't be necessary, I appreciate the gesture. It's funny. What is? Quite frankly, the police force and I had something of a contentious relationship in the past. Uh-oh. Was it a slap on the wrist and let's call it a day type of thing? Or the catch you, catch me kind? All I can say is live long enough and you'll try everything. Those are bygone years, of course. Are you sure? So, does anyone want something to drink? Of course, naturally. After you. Oh, public servants should put the citizens first, so after you. How idealistic. But I insist. After all, I'm still considering my options. Well then, in that case. What will be, officer? Just give me something nice, Healer. Are you alright? Not that great, honestly. What happened? Never mind that for now. I got a question for you. Did you by any chance see a lighter lying around? Oh, yes, I did. I have it with me. Phew, that's a relief. Okay, Healer, listen carefully. Need you to take this very, very seriously. Oh, okay, I need that lighter back, okay? Okay, I mean, I need it back. Or the streak of bad luck won't end. Pardon? Just talking to myself. Okay, yeah, I understand. Appreciate it. Would you like anything to drink? Just black coffee from me, but lightly sweet. Finally, hello, old friend. Thanks, Healer. You found that out, Rumbler, didn't you, Ice Bailey? I suppose I owe you an explanation. I told you before, right? This letter is my lucky charm. When it goes missing, my luck gets really dicey. Almost got hit by a falling fan at work. Broke the Mrs. favorite mug. Nearly swerved my car into a sidewalk because a black cat jumped into my lane. A black cat, not even a cocoon. I swear I'm not making this up. If that wasn't a sign, I don't know what is. And well, daughter's still mad at me too. Anyway, glad to have this back. Thanks for keeping it safe for me, Healer. You're very welcome. Use your sweet coffee to sweeten your evening, officer. Cheers, Healer. That really hits the spot. I'm glad to hear that. Ready to make your order? Not quite. Do you have any suggestions? We have a couple new teas if you're interested. Oh, they're butterfly pea and hibiscus flowers. Hibiscus, not an ingredient that's easy palatable when used in a hot beverage. Perfect. Make me something with it. Are you sure? You're missing some ingredients tonight. Do you have any specifics in mind? I'll let you choose for me. Just make it red and who knows? Maybe it can be my new blood wine. Blood wine? It's a fake blood cocktail I used to get here. Back when it was still a bar. Ah, I see. Make me a bold red drink. I like. Okay, this is gonna be experimentation. Let's just try straight hibiscus. Okay, I love the game. So, a bold red drink. That's purple. Okay, let's load the game. And then give me... Oh, sorry, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, a bold red drink. No, that was pink spice, right? All right. Yeah, it's not gonna be lemon. Yeah, that gives me that. don't think it's lemon because I will make it purple. Yeah, you can give me that. I'm sorry if this seems rather lame, but I want to get this right. Okay, so that's the reason why. I totally did not look that up. So I'm not entirely confident, but this is the best I can do tonight. Looks, peculiar enough. How is it? It's tart. Astringent. Do you like it? You tell me. I was looking forward to it. I am sorry that this isn't what you expected. You did what I asked, so no need for apologies. Next time you could try and make me something that doesn't taste like cake. You need some boldness, something that can leave a mark in me. There's only one hibiscus drink that I have enjoyed. I encourage you to see if you can come close. I will try my best next time. Welcome. Hey, kid. There. Damn. Oh, dang. Hello, healer. Pops, nice to see you again. What's up? What's going on? What's going on with you? Me? Oh, well, nothing much. You know what? Let me move over there. There we go. Sorry about earlier. I was preoccupied. No problem. Is everything alright? Yeah, of course. I'm always alright. Always. Because I'm a very lucky dude. Speaking of luck, did the lady ever come back? Miss Fiona? Yeah, she did. Really? Did you manage to give her my stuff? I did. I gave her your written contact info. Okay, cool. She didn't throw it away, did she? As far as I know, I don't think so. Great. You trying to reach the Soprano lass? That's right, Pops. I still feel uneasy about how that day went, so I just want to apologize to her, or something, you know. Okay. So I'll just have to wait for her to contact me, huh? I think so, yeah. What if she doesn't contact me? What should I do? Then that's that. That's her choice. You're so right, Pops. I don't think you have someone who would have trouble with reaching out to people like this. I know, right? It is what it is. Okay, then I'll wait. Honey Hoodle, it's nice to see you again, Pops. Likewise, kid. Hello, you two, sir? Hyde. It's Hyde. Wait, so you're really that Hyde? The supermodel Hyde? A big shot, eh? Oh man, oh boy, I never thought I would randomly see you in a place like this. No offense to you, Healer. Well, I follow your socials, man. Big fan. I especially love the Timeless series you did for Boundless. That's an old one. Boundless? It was a lifestyle magazine, no longer in print. Because everything is online these days. What was the series about? It was a photo series I modeled for, a bit of an avant-garde shoot. Originally set to be displayed in a time travel themed showcase. Alas, the exhibition fell through, so they were rethemed and put in the magazine's end. Yeah, those were awesome. I liked how the series showed peak fashion through the times, yet the design was so contemporary. Timeless even, pun intended. I love to see that. Wait, let me show you a couple of pics from it. That looks great there, colorless or not. Oh wow, you look amazing, which I still do. Of course, it was so cool. Inspired me to find my own style too. I'm partial to the 80s inspired look myself. Really? I can't tell. It's my jacket collection. Glad it helped. I did enjoy experiencing some of those times again, even only in garment form. Even if I was left with a melancholy feeling, but I digress. Would you like to order anything? Oh yeah, of course. Oh, by the way, is pure matcha supposed to make you feel lazy? Pardon? I tried drinking some before lunch a couple days ago. I felt a tad nauseous. Did you have breakfast? Nope. It's really strong tea, so it still shouldn't be consumed on an empty stomach. Ugh. That was the main takeaway from our conversation, wasn't it? Dude, you gotta eat something. Then can I get a pumpkin latte? Sorry, we don't have that here. Aw, for real? You know you don't need pumpkin to make it, right? Oh, I've heard that before. Yeah, but I have an open mind. I just don't want anything plain tonight. How about making me something based off a pumpkin latte with what you have? Cinnamon latte. Well, let's give it a shot and see. Warm and sweet, just for you. Sounds good. Good call on the cinnamon. It's the star spice of the fall season, after all. Oh yeah, you're right, like pumpkin lattes. The warmth cheers me right up. Thanks, healer. Don't mention it. Short break to refresh and wreak havoc on my turn. First, your Rex on my channel or my sub. So what's the matter, huh? Why do you need to turn up, kid? Oh, about that. Just the usual work stuff. A few disagreements here and there, you know. Any working team will eventually have them once or twice, right? Right. What do you do? I'm a vlogger / influencer. Ah. I review a lot of lifestyle things like fashions, places, food, etc. on social media. Sometimes I do skits and such on my channels too, and pranks also. No, Pops. No way. Real talk though, I actually hate pranks. I didn't say it before, but I hate them a lot. Is that so? I just think they're the lowest form of entertainment. Just cheap thrills at the expense of others, right? But yeah, getting off topic here, sorry. So you're essentially the creator and the host of your show. What does your team do? My team helps me edit, secure sponsors, and massively boost the production quality. They're great, I owe them lots. Do you think you're doing well? Yeah, I mean, I think so. We get by pretty well. I currently reside in LA. For real? I did too, before I moved here. Why did you move? Why I moved? I mean, because I hated it there. Not to crap on where you live, sir. I just think LA is not for me. No offense taken. Why did you hate it there? It's a long and stupid story. Trust me, you don't want to hear it. Anyway, sorry for the tangent. You were saying? I've been noticing an influx of newcomers there. They're loud, young, and brazen, just like you. Yeah, the fact that you're able to make something of yourself out of such mundane nonsense, I say you're doing pretty well. So what's the issue? Well, I've talked about my channel situation here before, right? Yeah, you said your views were dwindling. Calling it dwindling might be a bit overkill, but yeah, that's why the team and I are trying to figure out what to do. We're trying to keep the show fresh, you know. Truthfully, though, I've been wanting to change the show directions for a while now. I even promised myself here, once I got a certain number of viewers, I was just going to do it. Well, I've always wanted to do a talent showcase segment, you know? So I could help elevate others like me, others like you, yeah. Like the soprano lady from before, like those dwarf actors and actresses in this TV show. We actually kind of have something in common. Do you know what it is? I'll make it easier for you. Think about satyrs, for example. Healer, when you hear about us, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Don't think too hard now. Just say anything off the top of your head. How about you, Pop, sir? Probably party, recklessness, alcoholism, or a joke, right? Is that what you think? Nope, but that's what most of society thinks. In the same way, society views Lady Rionia as bad luck personified, all just because she happens to be a banshee. Besides, society is awful at judging people. The immediate trust they have for those who have money compared to those who had to start from zero, you know what I mean. I mean, I get it, you know, etiquette, social cues, and awareness, that sort of thing. What nurtures you growing up reflects these things. That's why most people like to assume anyways. Like, I get it. Nobody has any time to learn about everybody. So we go by impressions, but as someone who started from zero and now, the difference in how people treat me is so damn stark. So damn stark that it doesn't feel all that great, you know. Of course. So yeah, I wanted to carve a space in my work, a place where I give exposure to those who might not get it otherwise. Then once again, I ask you, what is the issue? My team thinks the segment idea is too risky. Don't fix what's not broken, they say. They just want me to prove what I have been doing. And you agree? I mean, they're not wrong. The risk is real. After all, I'm not responsible only for myself. I got a whole team depending on me now. Yep, a very good issue to discuss. Discussion about content creators. That's why I'm trying to find a compromise, at least until we become so big that any slight changes won't affect us as... Will the world wait for you, though, I wonder? Huh? Will the world wait for you to be ready? Have you ever asked yourself that? You see, making choices is always a matter of priority. As you grow, your stake increases, along with your responsibilities. As such, your excuses will continue to pile up. But given the pace at which you're going right now, I see your idealistic dream is unlikely to be realized. However, if it's enough for you to just have good intentions, well, that's another story. Well, a little blunt, aren't we? Am I wrong, no? It is a perspective, one of many. Admit, I don't know much about the entertainment biz, but you've gotten this far, boy, because all along you've been motivated by that specific goal in mind. Ain't that right? Yeah, that's why I wouldn't dismiss his intent so easily. Well, you're probably just a bit lost right now. Do you think I should have been gentler then? Nah, I needed the whipping. Those words were hard to swallow, but I needed to hear them. Are you okay? Well, there's a lot I need to think about, so I should go. Nice seeing you, Pops. And thanks for your advice, sir. Healer, thank you too. Hang in there. Yeah, you all too. See you around. Well, I stayed too long already, so I better go do my work now. Don't want to get my pay docked, you see. Nice meeting you, Hyde. We'll see each other more often soon, I'm sure. Hopefully nothing work-related. Have a good night, officer. You too, Healer. Be safe out there, officer. Will do. Till next time. I suppose I should leave as well. I'll be back before long, though. Please do. Is there something wrong? Looks like the officer forgot his lighter again. Oh, what a curse. Oh no, you're right. I'll keep it for him. Thank you. Alright then. Have a good evening yourself, Healer. Safe trip out there, Mr. Hyde. Inumi and werewolves may share common interests, archaeologists say. Lionfish invasion decrease, a successful trial. Countries to block foreign entry amidst unknown livestock bacterial infection. Did I misplace it? It's like bad one. Yeah, that's what I thought. So anytime like you miss something or something like that, let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. I don't know. I think it's a very nice color scheme. Well, I think it's lacking something. It's too dainty. Dainty? What would you like then? Red, black, and purple? That wouldn't be the worst. Okay, then why not? But you have to commit to it. No takes backs this time. Bay. I don't know. Maybe. Let's take a break from the topic. We have time for a quick drink before I go back to work, and it's not like we're going to decide now anyway. Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make? Hey Haler, what do you think? Pale green, lilac, and daffodil. Or red, black, and purple. They don't put Healer on the spot. No, it's quite alright. It's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine. Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are. And when we think we do, we change our mind. It's like the centerpieces. Oh, please, can we not talk about that now? Really thought we agreed on the cute cottage core ones. The ones you spotted on Toma de Chill. I mean, they were your pick in the first place. They were, but they were also too expensive, and we have to be realistic. But weddings in general are expensive. Trust me, I know. Especially when you want to have 200 guests. Jeez, Lua. Sheesh. That's a low blow. I just can't disinvite my extended family. Keyword is extended. Do you even know half of these people? That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, then I have to invite them all. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they're paying for a part of the wedding. I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have beautiful things you like, even if it means we have fewer guests. Well, if my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford it either. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to just be a random meal with a bunch of people who we're not even that close to. And I said I'll make sure we can afford a dream wedding, or die trying. I don't want you to... Saved by the Bell. That's work. I really can't linger. I think I'll have that drink now, Healer. Of course, what can I get you? Something that will keep me awake. I still have work to do and my head hurts, so I'm guessing strong coffee would be good. With a nice spicy kick, please. Any preference on the spicy kick? No, any strong coffee with spice will do. Oh, that's novel. Perfect. What? You're weird. That thing doesn't smell relaxing to me at all. You're weird. I guess we're both weird. Oh, who is it? That we are. My lovely weirdo. My perfect misfit. This is so much better. It really is. Have I mentioned I loved your smile? Never enough. Ugh, disgusting. Need something real spicy to wash this down. And I love to serve it to you, Hyde. If Bailey's doesn't want to order, that is. Hyde, sorry, didn't hear you come in. Yeah, I know. You were too busy doing whatever you were doing. Hey, Hyde, go ahead, get yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stick here for a while until Lua properly gives off works. Alright then. Did you hear me? Healer spicy is the name of the game. Any preference on the spice or the base? Nope, just make sure you got a spicy kick is something and then double it. So let's save the game. I felt up for a challenge, so try this. Don't like hibiscus in this, you never will. Let's see if you crack the Hyde code. Well, this is kind of troublesome, Healer. You know me a little too well. And so I take it this works for you. This is perfect. This is a perfectly executed Zobo if I ever tasted one. Glad to see you make good use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right last time. Forgive an old man his old man jokes. Anyhow, this is the only Zobo way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made Zobo like this. Every time I visited, she lived near the harbor. We would sit down, drink it, and watch the boats float by. That sounds lovely. She isn't anymore? Huh. When you got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go. That's sad. You get used to it. Isn't this where you say something about enjoying each moment even more? Or grief being the price you pay for love? I'm afraid it's much more Dane than that. Some things you forget, and for others, you just get better at moving on. Anyway, speaking of enjoying the moment, your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes? Still on the marriage track? Yeah, we are. We definitely are. Not getting too bored? Not really. Turns out planning wedding is, well, suitably entertaining. That's one way of putting it. Can't wait to be at the marriage state of it, to be honest. Uh-oh. Could you sound any less enthusiastic? Hey. Here they go again. Good to see that some things don't change. In such a dramatic backdrop, too. Oh, Hyde. You should start serving popcorn, Healer. I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time. No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I got to go to work anyway, right? And I'm going to have a drink. Bye, Healer. Bye, Hyde. See ya. Ugh. What can I make you, Mr. Baileys? I think something warm, sweet, and comforting, please. A hot chocolate, perhaps? No, a Chuckabee, making it perfect. This feels so good, Healer. It means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming. But of course, you're our valued customers. Oh, Balua didn't get too soaked. You do care a lot about her. Of course I do. Then why all the fighting? You tell me. The wedding is bringing out the worst in us. Since we sorted out the situation with my family, you mean since you cut them off? Yeah, since I saw talking to their judgmental faces, Lou and I haven't fought about anything until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people. Let me ask you something. Go ahead. What do you want from this wedding? How do you mean? It's not complicated. I'm just asking what you want. If you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lou is there, but that's about it. That's not a bad start, in truth. But if you don't have specific expectations, why don't you just let her do what she wants? You make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I've been picking up on everything she's liking on Toma de Chill, but every wedding picture she's pinning online, all the places she's finding cool, all the fashion designers she follows, she deserves to have all that to have a special day. But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much, too expensive, too this, too that. Is it too much, too expensive? That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from my family, I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves. A proper princess wedding. You're a remarkably presumptuous young man. Mr. Hyde. No, that's all right. I know Hyde helped Lua back in the day. If he's got something today, say I want to hear it. Good, because I was going to say it whether you like it or not. Like, I like how Hyde is just like, he's just like an old man that just like says to something, you're being an idiot, and here's the problem. I don't care what you think. This is how it goes. You're sitting here going on about everything Lua should want, as if you could know what's in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone, no, especially when you love someone, you should never presume to know what they need. Lua's the only one can tell what Lua wants. But that's exactly the problem. Hold on. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know, and then give her time to figure it out. It's not going to help you if you pressure her with 1,000 suggestions a minute, or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding just to make you feel good about yourself. What if we take so long that we reach old age and we're still not married? If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. And since we're talking about taking some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you'll get is a wedding based on your skewed idea of what Lua's wedding should be. That sounds pretty sad to me. Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear. Bailey's. But it also wasn't wrong. Give her time to figure out what I want, huh? Sounds so simple. Should have thought about that before, I guess. Not bad at this tough love thing, are you, Hyde? Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling. That doesn't sound nearly as much fun as modeling, doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while. I thought you were having a good time in LA. I was, until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. I kept my contract with the agency just in case. But there aren't any modeling jobs to be had here. Really? What are you going to do then? Go back to my mafia dwarf buddies, of course. Come on, I'm obviously kidding. Are you? Phew. I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them. Besides, I checked in on them, and everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. Meanwhile, their grandkids manage the whole enterprise like it's some sort of startup. Are we seriously talking about the mafia right now? That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. Mr. Hyde likes to play a little. Guilty as charged. I can't help it when I see an earnest face. I have to tease it. I'll take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? It sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right? You young people. Impatient in business like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right. Maybe you should go into slow fashion or fine arts. If you paint with oils, that'll take some proper time. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago, but my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much chiaroscuro lighting. And putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore. If you're insinuating that you're Rembrandt, shh. If my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble. But for all that, you don't sugarcoat your advice. You're a pretty great listener. I hope you also have people who listen to you. I'm moving here to be closer to him. What was that? Nothing. So he is here for gala. I believe your phone's ringing. It's Lua. She's done with work for the day, finally. In a hurry to leave here, Mr. Bailey's? No, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home. And keep bickering? I don't think so. I had an epiphany just now. Maybe it must be something in the drink. Leave the topic alone for a little while. Good elf. Enjoy your night then. I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Healer. Of course. Have a good night, Mr. Bailey's. Mr. Hyde. What was that about the mafia, modeling, and fine arts? Are you generally considering a career change? What I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked. I know old man Georgie said this area is safe, but it's a bit of a pile of junk. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value. I sense a story. It's quite a story indeed. But I'll make it short because it's getting pretty late. Got this car many moons ago back when Gala was my bodyguard. I've been stuck in Seattle for a while working I'd been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and day out. At some point, I decided I needed a proper break. But, you know Gala, he's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job, not on his watch. So you slipped his watch? You know me well, Healer. Some friends and I decided to get together. I was to provide the ride, they provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing. I waited until Gala was sound asleep. Then I left a pile of pills under the duvet, hide shape, and I snuck out of the hotel room. There's only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well. He had your car keys. He had my car keys, and I wasn't about to poke the bear wolf, so I went to the nearest dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. Only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details, but my friends and I, we drove to a lovely spot with a view. For the sort of action which I might admit might appear ambiguous from the outside, but to me, was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it when suddenly we hear a tap on the window. Let me guess, that was Gala, the wolf himself. He peers inside, then he starts banging on the door of the home car, and we all just kind of freeze. And then he says, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Hyde?" Opens the door, tosses my dates outside. Mr. Hyde, you're not winding me up, are you? Oh, Healer, I wish. Sorry, it still sends me to a fit just to think about it. He princes carried me out of the car, and if you can believe that. That's a conscientious bodyguard if I ever heard of one, right? Truly earning his yearly bonus. I didn't even have the chance to explain the situation, at least not until he removed my gag. Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality he was mortified. If not as mortified as my dates, whom I had to pick out of the grass. Poor Gala. Tisk, Healer. I see where your allegiance lies. Personally, I say poor me. Never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco, but I couldn't be angry at Gala even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find any antics quite as charming, though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere, in a compromising position. I think he was truly terrified on my account. So he stopped talking to me for a few weeks. That doesn't sound unfair. I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. So I got stuck with this whole thing you can see outside. The worst of it is, if you can believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. He stopped sulking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car on the end for whatever reason. My car collection has had some serious turnover, but this one isn't going over anywhere. Must have replaced everything inside of it a dozen times over, and it's very banged up. But I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We are both a little stuck in time, this car and I. You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde. Sentimental, That's what you took away from the story? I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I can plausibly deny this conversation ever took place. Still, the rain has stopped, and this is my cue to go, before I lose all my remaining cred. Hope the car is safe and sound. So do I. And Healer? Yes? Nah, nothing. Have a good night. Good night, Mr. Hyde. And a safe journey home. Oh, how long have I been streaming? Hold on. Oh, almost 4 hours. I believe this will be a perfect time to call it. Let's read the newspaper. first wave of visa applications to Europe projected for failure to include passport stamps. The rise and fall of the Weird Science box office is a weird story. Sold out. Replica astronaut suits experiencing extreme increase in sales. Yep, so that is where we will call it there for this episode of Coffee Talk. Like I said, we're just taking a break from Overwatch, so we'll continue this up next time. Next Saturday. Tomorrow we'll be continuing our playthrough of Dust. The Legion Tale. We're getting close to the end, so we may get it. And Memorial Day. Memorial Day I will have off, so I may do an impromptu Twitch stream there, and we might do like some Titanfall or something like that, or some Halo. Don't know. It'll be very impromptu, very random, if not at all. So but yeah, that's the plan for the next couple of days. So I'd like to thank nobody for watching, and I'll see you when I see you.